Hello, everyone. This is Sharice Moore with HTBT Ministries. Okay, so wonderful. We are here for practicing basic spiritual disciplines. This is our devotional that we've been doing for the past 60 weeks. We are on week 60. For 60 weeks, we've been in this devotional. That's a little over a year. And we are here with week 60, and we're kind of talking about bringing it like to a close. So the title for this week is The Basics Never Changes. Okay? Every coach knows that when a team gets into trouble, that is not the time to introduce new plays or change the overall strategy. Rather, it's time to return to basics to reinforce the tried and true drills and practices. The same is true spiritually. Through the ages of Christians, through the ages, Christians have known that when they practice basic spiritual disciplines, reading God's word daily, praying often, giving faithfully, and attending church regularly, staying active in outreach ministries, they are much more likely to hear from God, experience God's love, joy, and peace, grow in effective use of their talents, receive blessings beyond anything they have asked or imagined. That's Ephesians 3:20. We never grow beyond our need for the basics. They are the foundation on which all other aspects of Christian life are built. They are the disciplines that need to become deeply ingrained habits in us. In which area of spiritual discipline do you find yourself lacking? Make the development or renewal of that particular discipline a priority in your life without neglecting the other disciplines. Then see what God will do in you, through you, and for you. It is as we practice the basics regularly and consistently and with perseverance that we grow and become strong in the Lord. So, for today, think about, or this week, to become a mature believer, I must always be working on the basic area of discipline. And as we move forward in the coming weeks, I will continue in the coming weeks to maintain the disciplines which I have begun. Well, this concludes practicing basic spiritual disciplines. Look at me, I'm so tongue-tied. Congratulations, you have completed this devotional. God is so good. We have spent 60 weeks in this devotional. I chopped it up, and the devotional that was meant to take 10 weeks long, we took it over a year, which I think is good. It gave you a moment to go through each discipline and start working on them. As he reiterated in there, that these are basic, foundational things we need to do. Being in God's word, praying, giving, attending church, being community oriented, being about God's business is the basics. So the question stems to us that he left us with. What are the areas that we need to work on that are lacking? Have we set a plan in motion to get those areas going? If we haven't, we need to do that without neglecting the others that we've learned about. I hope you enjoyed this devotional. I know I did. If you can see my book, I wrote all in it. It is all, I did my work. And I would love you to share with us on the thread what you thought of this devotional. Now, of course, that brings the question, are we moving on something new? Well, we are. We will begin a new devotional. We will have 1 week off. I think it's 1 week off. I'm looking around. I don't have the devotional on my desk at the moment, but we do. I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Well, we are going to be doing a new devotional, and it will be posted and announced. Remember, you don't have to buy the book if you don't want to, but understand that we'll probably be in the devotional for a period of time. We tend to be in it for about a year, maybe 6 months. I'll say this much, 6 months to a year. We'll be in that devotional, whichever one I choose. Now, my devotionals that I'm choosing are not necessarily what people consider devotionals. There are devotional books what you do every day. That's not what I'm doing. I choose different studies and things that I think that you can do in bits and pieces and break them down into devotional bites that we work on each week. That's what I do. And I choose things that basically I go on my shelf and choose those that I have. Lots of books. Love books. And I have lots of different things and tools that I have here. And I've been pulling off the tool shelf, picking something that I have on my shelf, and then let's do that together. So I've chosen it. It's chosen. I just don't know where it is at the moment. But it will be announced. If you want to get the book, feel free to get it. If you don't, Just tune in, watch the broadcast, and participate that way. But as you're doing a devotional, you may say, well, I don't, why are we doing this devotional? Well, some people need a devotional each day. And I thought I'd do one in our group. And so this one's a weekly one. And you pick Tuesday, that'll be your day to come on and listen. Or you could look at it any other day. It comes out on Tuesdays. But you can look at it any other day and you can say, this is one, I'm just going to pause for just a moment and see what I need to do or what I'm learning about. And then spend the rest of the week thinking about and working on it for that week. Hope you will enjoy the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in each week to Practicing Basic Spiritual Disciplines. I look forward to beginning our new one. It should begin in October. The first Tuesday in October, we will start the new devotional. It will be announced. You will know about it. Join me on the first Tuesday in October for the new devotional. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye, everyone.